dream school. Well, it's always, for like the last 6 years, it's been University of Michigan, but I'm not gonna get in, so I'll just say Texas State. Who would you vote for if you could? We're not gonna get into that conversation. Someone texted me, and I kind of want to see what he says. They live in Texas. How's it sunny outside? I live in California. Hang on, I want to see what this text says. If you guys could vote this year, or if you are voting this year, comment who you would vote for. No judgment at all from me. I'm just curious. I asked this on my private story last night too. I just want to know. And if you want to put a reason why, you can do that too, but... Hey, Lorenzo. Biden, Kanye, Trump, Biden, Kanye, the greenhouse candidate, Biden, Kanye, Oprah Winfrey, Biden, Trump, Biden, Obama, Trump, Kanye, Lightning McQueen, Trump, Winston Churchill, facts. God, Washington, Trump, Kanye. Settle for Biden, Trump, Anna, Karina, The Rock. Voting for Gandhi. Bill Cosby, oh my god, Stalin, John Adams, Boris Johnson. Nobody 2020. People for real settling for Biden. Jeffree Star. Okay, now here's this. So usually I'm the one talking about the politics, so I'm just gonna have you guys talk about it and I'll ask the questions. So this is for those of you who said, you would vote for Biden. Tell me, just those people, and then we'll get to the other side. For the people who told me you would vote for Biden, tell me why you wouldn't vote for Trump. Not why you would vote for Biden, but why you wouldn't vote for Trump. Those people, give me your stuff right now. Trump is more racist. Pissy, goofy. Because we can't have 4 more years like this. Trump hates minorities. I don't agree with enough of his ideals. He doesn't believe in climate change. Would be quarantined for another 4 years. I really don't care about politics. Trump a baddie. But then make benefits and downsides. Wants to take away abortion. It's a woman's right. Trump doesn't know what he's doing. Trump is banning TikTok. I treat the legal as Trump. This is just food for thought, because someone just said Trump is deporting people. Obama actually deported the most people in history. That's just statistics. Just because I saw that and it caught my eye, but Obama has actually deported the most people, and he created the cages that everyone talks about that have to do with Trump. Obama actually created them. But I'm just throwing facts out. Okay, so good reasons. If you would vote for Trump, tell me why you wouldn't vote for Biden. I love knowing, I just like listening to people's political beliefs. Someone just said, I respect you because you don't, because Biden would forget he's president. Oh my god. I just like hearing people's different beliefs. I don't care if you don't think the same as me. I don't know, you're still my friend. If I don't care about that stuff. I just like to know. You can't put a sentence together. The government doesn't care about the U.S. You just care about their rich friends. The government doesn't care about the U.S. You just care about your rich friends. Do you like Trump or Biden or either? I was kidding. I'm not voting Trump. Because he wants to take Social Security away. Biden doesn't believe in. Okay, next question is, oh my gosh, hang on. Okay, next question. I need you to give me, this is a serious question. This is for people who don't like Trump. Actually, let's do Biden first. People who don't like Biden, because I think we should address both sides. If you don't like Biden, give me a specific situation that makes you not like him. Don't say generally he's racist or he is old, or like give me a situation that would make you not want Biden. And then we'll switch. I just really like hearing people's ideas. I think it's good. I think it's actually really good to hear other people's beliefs and ideas, because everyone can always learn. He sniffed a kid on multiple occasions. Oh god, that one quote, I could not believe he said that. Poor kids can't compete with white kids. If you don't know who to vote for, you ain't black. Yeah, that was really bad. I don't know why he said that. I wouldn't want Biden meeting my family. Who do you think will win? I don't know. I think you could really say either way, to be honest. I think on social media and like the stuff that you see in society, there's more liberals, but I think that there's a silent majority of Republicans being formed that just don't talk about it. And I know personally, I know a lot of TikTok people who put up a front on social media because everyone on TikTok is like a liberal, but they're actually Republican, but they just gotta keep the fan base. That happens. Okay, so now, who did we just talk about? Okay, so now if you don't like Trump, give me a specific situation or a quote or whatever of why you don't like Trump. While you do that, let me answer this text. Trump is he apparently doesn't believe in climate change. Every time you pull my pants down, what? He thinks climate change is a myth. I actually really enjoy listening to your guys' opinions. Let's see, what's another question I can ask? Okay, how about this? I want you to be straight up because I don't know who you are, and I guarantee you the other 260 people on this live don't know who you are either. So just say it straight up. This is just a yes or no question, okay? Would you be friends with someone with opposite political beliefs as you? And it's totally okay to say no. I mean, some people can't be and some people can. My answer would be yes, but I know a lot of people would say no. And I know a lot of you that are going to say yes are lying because y'all do be dropping friends for their political beliefs. Yes, as long as you respect each other's opinions, I don't understand why you can't be friends with someone with opposite political views. Not one of my friends, well, that's not true. I have maybe 3 of my friends with the same political views as me, and then the rest of them not, but they're not my friends any less than the other ones. It's just we don't think exactly the same. Okay, wait, so someone keeps commenting no that they couldn't. One Take J1, I believe that was your name. Give me why you could not be friends with someone with the opposite view. We just don't bring it up. Yep, me too. Me and my friends just don't talk about politics because we don't agree. One thing I wish people understood is that people don't understand what being part of a political party means. Being a Republican does not mean that you support Trump. Being a liberal or Democrat doesn't mean that you support Biden. It's the beliefs. Just because Trump is a Republican doesn't mean that you support Trump. Republican ideals. It's the separation of Republican and Democrat are the beliefs, not the people representing you. Just because President Trump is a Republican doesn't mean that every Republican supports Trump. I know a bunch of Republicans that don't like Trump. And I know a bunch of Democrats that don't like Biden. Just because these people are, I guess, representing your party doesn't mean that you actually agree with them. Like when people got mad at Addison Rae because she registered to vote Republican, that doesn't even mean she's going to vote for Trump. That just means that her political party that she affiliates with is Republican. I don't know, I think politics are stupid, but I think they're important. Like, I hate that we have to care about them, but we should. And you'll be surprised, people will speak out of both sides of their mouth, because I know a lot of TikTok people that have fists as their, like, profile pictures and posted, like, BLM stuff that are full Republicans, but they did it because everyone else was doing it and it would make them look good. People do that stuff, and I guarantee you probably know some liberals who are actually going to vote Republican, and vice versa. I bet you know some Republicans that will actually vote liberal, because no one's in that booth when they're voting. You can say you voted for whoever you want. I could come out and say I voted for Trump, but in reality I voted for Biden. No one would know otherwise. You know what I mean? I could fall asleep to this live. Who are you voting for? I can't vote this year. I'm only 17, so. No, I can't vote, so who I would vote for doesn't really matter. Who, if I were to vote, God, I don't know, this year is very difficult. Your favorite TikToker? Oh, thank you. I'm hesitant to say my beliefs on anything on the internet because people just don't. People say that they accept you and then they don't, for both ways. Like, I don't understand why when someone puts up their beliefs, everyone has to hate on them. It's like, it's my beliefs. I didn't tell you you had to think like me, and I'm not going to think like you just because you said it. It's like, beliefs are an opinion is not a fact. That's the whole point of an opinion. An opinion is something you think. What do you want from Subway? A 6-inch on wheat. Okay. 6-inch on wheat with bacon and turkey and provolone toasted with light mayo and 2 chocolate chip cookies. Thanks, girl. It's really nice out here. I know, it feels good. Oh my god. Gosh, I missed a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I missed a lot of comments. Hold on. Are you in your backyard? I'm in the front yard. She went for Trump, but she's scared. I can't even read this fast. I can't vote this year, so it really doesn't matter what I think. I can't vote anyways, so. 6 inches. Take it or leave it. She's voting Trump. I can't vote, so I'm 17 years old. I can't vote. Bill Nye 2020, I agree. I actually met Bill Nye once. He wasn't very nice. We like had like a field trip in like 5th grade or something like that, and we met him. He wasn't very nice. She's 17, she can't vote. Facts. Oh my gosh, you guys are going fast. You support Trump because if you do, I support you more. No one cares what you think. She's a TikToker, not a politician. Thank you. I'm not a politician. I'm just saying what I think. You say hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Hello, hello, hello. She would support Trump. How? You don't know me. Until I'm 18, my politics don't matter. I've spoken about my politics before, and it didn't go well. So it didn't go well because people take stuff out of context and put words in your mouth, and it just
makes no sense.
One video went very viral, and it was taken completely out of context, and shit happens. But I'm supporting you from London. Thanks.
I don't want to join, just like see what people are saying.
It's gonna be really delayed if you join.
Yeah, I know. But the comments won't be.
She says that if you support one party, that doesn't mean you support who represents it. Yeah, because you can be a Republican and not like Trump. Republican, the word Republican and Democrats have to do with your beliefs, not the person that's... Like, Trump isn't the god of Republicans. Like, he was just the one that they picked. And Biden's not the god of Democrats. It's like, those people have been chosen to represent you, yes, but... And you know that if you register to vote as a Republican, you can still vote Democrat. You just have to put what political party you are. And if you didn't know that already, then you're uninformed, because your political party doesn't have anything to do with the person supporting. You could have Republican ideals and hate Trump, and you can have Democrat ideals and hate Biden. Like, the vast majority of Republicans worship Trump. That is true. That is true. And the vast majority of Democrats worship Biden. Depends, actually. In some elections, you have to vote by party. Reagan, God, my eyes are so bad, and you guys are typing very fast. If I could vote this year, I would probably vote... God, there's so many issues. I would probably personally vote for Trump if I could, because there's just too much about Biden that I just don't respect. But I have nothing against you if you'd vote Biden. I really don't care. I can't vote anyway, so it doesn't matter, but... No, I would. I don't even know. That's it. This year is a big election, like, and I highly encourage, even if you can't vote this year, I highly encourage that you watch the presidential debate next Tuesday, because I think it'll be very informative.
What is the yellow things that look like jalapenos? But they're like not jalapenos, they're yellow.
Peppers?
No.
Not jalapenos that are yellow.
I don't know what the Pablonolas gets them.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why'd you go ask her?
So higher. Okay, I don't need those.
I'm definitely part of the Republican Party when it comes to politics, like finances and economy. But when it comes to like civil rights, that's not even politics. Like having equal opportunity and equal rights, that 100% I'm behind that. But politics, finances, and economy and all that kind of stuff, definitely to the right, but socially to the left. So that's why I'd say I'm more independent, because banana peppers. Oh, that's what someone just said. Sorry. No, I'm politically right and socially left, so I think that would put me pretty much in the middle. No, but I'm saying, like, yeah, like, money is, like, like, money and stuff like that. But I think civil rights, like, that shouldn't even be a political debate. Like, everyone should have civil rights. Like, I don't even, why are we still dealing with this? Like, slavery was abolished in freaking, I don't even know when, a long time ago. Yeah, a long ass time ago. And why are we still dealing with this? I don't understand. Like,
thousands of years ago.
I don't understand. It's not thousands of years ago because it was Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. So hundreds.
But, like, how? Like, that is one thing I just don't understand. Like, how are we still dealing with racism and inequality? It's been so long. Like, can we just mature? Can't everyone just realize that everyone's the same?
What?
What's the damn list?
I was gonna send it to you.
She's doing it right now.
God, you guys are killing me.
I'm live right now.
Hmm?
I'm live right now on TikTok.
You guys talking about? You guys live talking to guys here?
No, she's just listening, but I'm live. There's 247 people on here.
What are they talking about? What are you talking about?
They're talking about politics.
Don't do that.
I know.
I
They're
just
talking
sent
about
it
politics.
to you for me, Connie, and Jack.
Jack? Jack isn't here, stupid head. Oh my god.
So good. Anyway, well, I sent Jack just so you know for further notice.
Say the N word. Why would I? I've never said that word in my entire life. Are you old enough to vote? No, I'm not. So, my political beliefs don't matter. But my thing is, here's my thing. When hella people were unfollowing Addison because she registered to vote as a Republican, I don't understand why that's necessary, because you're not following her because she's a politician. You're following her because you like to watch her dance. You know what I mean? Like, she's not a why do you care what her political beliefs are? Like, is that a kid in your class? Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. But I do think that things are very lopsided. Like, my little brother, for example, he, like, can't have, like, a Trump flag in the back of his, like, room or whatever.
No, it's like
but his teacher has, what is it?
BLM.
A BLM flag, and, like, or
they're all, like, posters.
She has, like, a bunch of, like, political posters, but the kids can't. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, no, racism is real. Someone just said racism is not real. Racism is real, 100%, but it shouldn't be. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. How could you even be racist? That doesn't make sense. Like, what in your mind tells you because this person, me and my sister, sense to me. Systematic racism isn't real. I don't know. I don't know if we're the people to be able to deem stuff real or not real. So. You want to see AJ this weekend? I think so.
Gosh. Are you going to Michigan this weekend?
I'm going to Michigan October 7th. Never knew you were a Trump supporter. No one said I was a Trump supporter. I said I was a Republican. They're two different things.
This is the guy. This is another picture.
That's the kid who had the thing in the back?
No.
Who is this?
That was the live guy that I was watching with you.
Oh. I hate generalization. Not anything, like, against you, the person who just said black people are openly racist and white people are closed racist. I hate generalization. You can't say all white people are this, or all black people are this, or all nurses are this, or all freaking NFL players are this. Like, you can't generalize a whole group of people off of the actions of few. It's like how the protesters who were looting are not the same kind of people as the protesters who were doing peaceful protests. Like, you have to acknowledge that. Yeah, there were riots happening, but the riots weren't happening because of people who were protesting. They were just happening because it was people who wanted to cause trouble. There were people there that wanted to who wanted to make a change and who wanted to protest for something they believed in. They wanted to do it peacefully, and then others decided to turn it into a little shopping spree. But I think it's naive to pretend that all of this group of people are this way and all of this group of people are this way. That doesn't make sense to me. It's like if you eat at restaurants all the time, you must have gone to a restaurant you didn't like. Did you stop eating at restaurants after that? No. It's just one bad one. Like, I don't. And again, I totally realize, I totally respect all of your opinions. Your opinion isn't going to change my opinion, and my opinion isn't going to change yours, and so therefore we have to respect each other. And if you can't respect other people's opinions, then you shouldn't be able to have your own. That's all I'm saying. If you are not mature enough to accept other people's opinions, then you're not mature enough to hold your own. That's just facts.
This goes to what you're telling about right now.
You're killing innocent people. It's about Black Lives Matter though, right? Right. Oh. What in the world does a Bible have to do with equality? What does killing an innocent child in a car have to do with equality? Huh? Or is it just about the money still? Is it just about being heard? Let me tell y'all something, man. This movement has moved so far away from what it was intentionally about.
You guys eating lunch out here?
Honestly,
Huh?
this world sucks.
Sure.
It sucks. Okay? Why don't you kill an innocent child? Let's just burn a Bible. Let's just burn a flag that people fought for. What is your problem? What is the problem?
Sorry, we're watching something.
I don't understand. People don't understand. Help us realize why you are doing these things, and maybe the tiniest bit of realization will come to my mind.
Interesting.
I think that's so true.
I have so much respect for you. Thank you. And if you don't, then I apologize. But my beliefs have been the same since I came out of the womb, and I don't foresee them changing. Although I'm open to change, I've just never been presented with any change that has influenced me to change my beliefs. Do you believe ACAB? Cassidy, what does my dad do for a living?
Maybe he's just like a police officer.
I think my dad's a police officer, actually, so you can take a guess on that one. The B is bastardized. Yeah, the B in ACAB isn't all cops are bastards. It's all cops are bastardized, I'm pretty sure. And that means something different. Although I still don't agree and I still wouldn't say it. I know that a lot of people just think it's all cops are bastards, but that's not what it is. It's all cops are bastardized. But, I mean, I still don't agree with that. But I know that that's a misunderstanding. So if you didn't know that, I just enlightened you. Have you tried the Cactus Jack? No. I'm too chained for that. I'm too plain for that. You are smart AF. I'm not smart AF. I just think it's important that if you're going to speak on something, you should know what you're frickin' talking about. That's what makes me mad when people from either side try and speak on politics that aren't educated in what they're talking about. That just makes me really mad. Do you support the BLM movement? I support the movement of I think Black Lives Matter just as much as anyone else, as they always have and always should. I don't understand. I do not support the organization BLM for many different reasons, but I support the movement of Black Lives Mattering because they always have and they always will. But I do not believe in the organization and what the organization actually does with the money. And if you haven't done your own research about what BLM does with the money, I would urge you to do so, not to change your beliefs, but just to educate yourself. You look like Nessa right now? Really? I met Nessa once, and I don't think I look like her at all. No, I'm saying, like, Black lives should have mattered back then when they were slaves, and they will always, like, there should never be a debate over if someone's life matters, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I have a bunch of black friends. Well, I don't see the difference ever.
Where's your family from? My dad's from Mexico, my mom's from Spain. What else? Do you get tired of athletes speaking out like they are? I think anyone should be able to say whatever they want. I just think it should be factual and correct.
Based off
I think it should be based off facts, not
opinions.
emotions or opinions. Also, if you're not like me because of my beliefs, I can't even vote this year, so it doesn't affect you or me. Like, as far as what I would vote doesn't matter because I can't vote, so I can't vote until the next election, and we'll see what happens then, and then my views will actually matter. Do you like Panic at the Disco? I do. Do you support kill all men? What? No! I don't think you should kill all anything.
Yeah, don't
I don't think you should kill things.
even not like the book I'm reading right now.
Eating ramen with milk? I don't like milk.
Eating ramen with milk? Ew.
Yeah, also someone just said, like, a Republican vote in California is a waste. That's true, because Republica. What? California is always going to be a liberal state. Oh, I have a question for you guys. Okay, I have a question for you guys. This is a yes or no question. This is a yes or no question for you guys. Do you think that the Electoral College, and please only answer if you know what this is, because I actually want to know the results. Do you think that the Electoral College should be abolished, yes or no? Should be abolished, meaning, like, should be not there anymore. Yes, no, no way, yes, no, no, yes. No, yes, no, yes, no. No, yes, no. Pretty solid balance there, actually. Okay, interesting. I had another question. It was the Electoral College. Okay, and then do you think that Trump should appoint a new Supreme Justice before the election in November? Yes or no? Should he be able to appoint a new justice? It being his constitutional right to do that. Okay, so now I'll answer. I think the Electoral College, I think that's a difficult one, because I think it is important. I think popular vote is important because ultimately it's affecting the people. But I'm very much a constitutionalist, meaning that I believe in the Constitution as written, and the Constitution calls for an Electoral College, so to me I think it should remain. But I do think there are many faults in the Electoral College. I think it should be better represented, and I think that it shouldn't have such a power over the popular vote. So that was and then what was the other one I just said? Oh, should he appoint a new Supreme Justice? I think yes. Just based on what I just said, I believe in the Constitution as written, and it's his constitutional right as president and his duty as president to appoint someone, so I think he should. And I think in Obama's presidency, when he had the option to, I think the same thing. No one should have gotten in the way of that. Obama was the president, and he had the right to appoint a Supreme Justice, and he should have done it. So that's my thought on it. I think Trump should be able to appoint a new Supreme Justice just because that's his constitutional right, and I think Obama should have been able to do the same because he was the president, and I don't know why anyone got in the way of that. My only issue with it is that it's going to end up, because it's going to be a Republican, obviously, that's going to be put in, so it's going to be 6-3 in the Supreme Court, and I think it's just a little bit too imbalanced. She's educated. Well, I just don't speak on something I don't know. Like, if you ask me about, like, climate change, I wouldn't even try and have a conversation with you on it because I haven't educated myself enough on the topic of climate change to even talk about it. So I think that's how everyone should be. I think you shouldn't even try to have a conversation about something you don't know because, one, it makes you look stupid, and two, it's like, I think it urges you to educate yourself. So, like, because today someone was talking to me about climate change, and I was like, you know what, respectfully, I'm just going to decline this conversation because I don't know anything about it. So, are you pro-guns? Yes. Second Amendment right. As I said, I'm a constitutionalist. I just believe in the Constitution as written, no interpretations. I think it's Constitution as written. But I do think that it should be more difficult to get a gun. I think there should be more requirements to get a gun, but I think every American has the right to own a gun if they want to, and if they don't, then they don't have to. Why Trump? What are you asking? Why is Trump president? I don't know, because the Electoral College deemed him better to be president in 2016. I don't know. Trump has done bad and good. I would agree. I would completely agree. I think Trump is not a good, what's the word? Like a good face of America. Like, someone needs to take away his Twitter. Sometimes he just needs to close his mouth. I think he has the potential to be a good leader if he would just shut up, if he would just stop talking, and if he would just be a little more sensitive. I think he's a little insensitive and a little abrasive sometimes, and I think the same goes for any politician. Also, all politicians speak out of both sides of their mouths. Like, you could look up a video of Biden contradicting himself for 7 minutes straight, but you could also look up a video of Trump contradicting himself for 7 minutes straight, or Obama contradicting himself for 7 minutes straight. It's like, politicians, their job is to just make you believe that they believe what you believe. It's like, being a politician is literally, do you think all these politicians actually believe in the stuff they say? No, it's because they want power. Politics is all about power, and if you think otherwise, I guess we just disagree. I would agree on that too. I think Trump has done some good political things, like good things for America, but I don't think he's a good person. What's your opinion on Obama? I didn't care about politics at all during Obama's presidency, so I won't even say anything about that. I have nothing good or bad really to say about him because I am not educated enough on that subject. The world runs on power. Without it, you're nothing. Yeah, power and money. That's what the world runs on. Are you pro-life? I think abortion, it's a hard subject for me, but I do think that there's just too many, especially nowadays with like all the bad, I don't want to say because I don't want my life to get like taken down, but like the RAPE and like sexual assault and stuff like that. I think that abortion is a necessity that people need to have as an option, but I just wish people didn't use it for being irresponsible. If that makes sense. Like, if you're being irresponsible and you get pregnant, then I feel like that is your problem, but if you were put in a situation where you couldn't say no, or like, you know, there's many different things that could have happened, then yes, 100% you should have the option to do it. So I think abortion's a hard topic. Because I think if I were to go out right now and get pregnant, and just from being irresponsible, I don't think that abortion would be, to me, morally right, because it was my decision to be irresponsible. But if I were put in a situation with a guy that I felt in danger or something like that, then I should have the option. But you can't just say you have the option and you don't. So I think ultimately abortion should be available for people. Do I 100% agree with it? No, but it's not me, so it's not my body. I mean, hopefully it never has to be my body, but it's not my body, so you do what you want. Same thing with like LGBTQ and stuff like that. It's not my life, so I don't care.
Have you ever done one of those videos with like the before and after thing? What sound did you use?
I use the for I'm gonna need my shirt back.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I thought that was my dad's car. I was like, why is it so quiet?
I'm gonna go live while you're eating.
The best ice cream flavor? I'm plain. I just like vanilla. I'd rather have money than power. Someone just asked if I'd rather have power or money. Money.
You better grab your drinks.
No.
Peace. Shut up, Paul.
Where's your knee brace?
I'll put it on right now. I need to let it rest. If I don't let it rest, it gets all like poofy. From the restriction, you get compressed too long. You don't want to compress it too long. This is really boring, Patty. Turkey, cheese, bacon light meal.
Did you toast it?
Yeah. I didn't toast yours. You didn't toast it.
Is this mine? Plain turkey?
Yeah. Let me close the garage. You guys want to get a drink out or no?
No, there's a turkey.
Huh?
No, I'm fine. You didn't get us cookies?
You didn't say.
Cassie Ray. I said 2 chocolate chip cookies. Oh, Cassie Ray.
Yeah, I didn't say. I almost got for because it was blue. That's tomorrow cookies.
No.
Cassidy, you nodded at me.
Yeah, I was.
Cancel Cassidy. She didn't get me cookies.
Close the garage. You don't know where your drinks.
Okay. 2 piercings? Yeah, I have 4.
Not Cassie makes cookies now.
Yeah, what the hell? She didn't even give me my good cookies. I was so excited for those.
You guys had chips in the cupboard.
Okay.
There.
Really?
It's Pringles.
Legs like legs. Ooh. Bye, bye, bye. Oh god, okay, I don't want to eat on my live because that's like really awkward, so. Peace. I can't vote for whoever just asked. Bless you. Peace. Have a good night. Thanks for